Hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? Happy Tuesday. You'll probably be getting this on a Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday. Thank you so much for clicking here. No matter what day you get it on, it's always going to be for the week ahead. These readings for the individual signs are always for the week ahead. So thanks for tuning in here. Thanks for clicking here. I appreciate you. All your thumbs up. You guys, the way you've been growing this tribe is lovely. Keep doing the thumbs up. We're getting bigger. Thank you so much for doing that. And see you in the comments. Thank you for being there. I'm enjoying getting to know those of you who are new. And if you are new and you just showed up here today, then please be in the comments. We like to be there if you like to be there. Okay, so we're going to do something a little bit, tiny bit different. We're going to talk about, with the Sacred Traveler deck, we're going to talk about what you want to leave in the past. What are you trying to leave in the past? And what your focus should be for the week here. So we're going to grab a couple of these to see what your focus should be in the week. This, of course, is for the week ahead, right? And then what is coming in the future from that. Let's talk about that. For you, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thanks for your beautiful energy, by the way. I love it. I'm a fire sign rising. I love me some fire sign, people. Doesn't matter where it comes up in your chart. I love that stuff. All right, here it goes. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what you want to know. What are you trying to leave in the past, Aries? Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. You know what I think you're leaving in the past is a lot of hurt and a lot of struggles, Aries. You've become a beacon for others, and I feel as though what you're trying to leave in the past is your pain. You've become a wise leader in spite of it. Understand, please, that the lessons that you went through, and I'm not trying to minimize any of it, I'm sure it was hellish. But I want to say that as you look back, because this person's looking into the past, as you look back, I think you realize why everything happened the way that it did. Because were it not for all of that stuff in that order, the way that it happened, you would not be this wise leader. You wouldn't have the wisdom to share with others, and here this person is lighting the way. And because you have the intuition, or you understand now that you can be the beacon for others, and that's the truth. If you've gone through it, it doesn't mean that you've gone through the same thing that they've gone through, but sometimes it can be helpful if someone who has gone through it can offer a little bit of light. I was just thinking that I was feeling that way as I was raising my son. He has autism, and it was like I was always looking for the beacon of light, someone else who could shed a little light on the subject and tell me what was going on, because I didn't have enough wisdom to see. I was too young. So I was grateful for my beacons. And so I think you've become the beacon, Aries. All right, what should you be focusing on in the week ahead? What should be your focus? Aries, what should be your focus in the week ahead, please? Your personal power. I love it, because you've become this wise leader, this beacon for others. I feel like you are supposed to focus on that. So whatever you are doing to bring yourself to this place of king or queen, you should keep doing that thing. I feel it's a place that you've never been before. It feels like it's new. And yeah, it's almost like you now feel like you have wisdom. There is a certain point in your life where you do realize that you have a lot of wisdom. And I think that this is that point in your life right now. I think when I realized I had a bunch of wisdom, like more than other people had because of all of my trials, I think I was probably just turning into my 40s. When I realized that not everybody had the hellish life that I had. Yeah. So I feel like you have been crowned. Yeah. In spite of that, I feel like you were the king or the queen in spite of what's been going on in your life and what's tried to slow you down. Or, I see this card as like everything that was sent to kill you just made you stronger. And there you are, the wise leader. And now you're lighting the path for others. We have motivation and phrases. It says, never give up. Okay, so somebody could be Could be the one who is always sharing positive quotes with your friends. You know, they're the ones that they put you on snooze because they're sick of your silly memes and your happy memes and your spiritual memes. No, is that just me? Okay. I thought it was all y'all as well. Oh boy. All right. So I think that you're focusing on happiness, that your focus going into the week ahead is supposed to be motivation, keeping yourself motivated in your personal power. That means being focused on you. And I feel that your motivation is going to be a drop in the lake that ripples. I feel like when you take care of yourself, your motivation focused on you, that goes out as a ripple to everyone around you. And I feel like that's part of your leadership. But I think you do that naturally. People think that, oh yeah, you must have gone through a lot of schooling to realize yourself like that. No, it's just a school of hard knocks. That's all it was. You got pushed down twice and you got up 3 times. Like that was your training, I think. What's in the future? It says you're very close to achieving a goal. I like it. So you're trying to keep yourself motivated in in the week ahead. You're trying to keep yourself motivated in your personal power because there is something that and I think I felt it in the sneak peek. There's something big that's coming up here. And I felt it sort of the rumblings of it in your reading in the sneak peek for the week, Aries, that something big was coming. And I don't often see things before a reading, but as I was shuffling, it really just kind of, this excitement crawled. Like seeing fireworks, yeah. You're so close to achieving your goal. It's about to be fulfilled. It's a full moon. Your goal is about to be fulfilled, whatever that is, Aries. You know, I think that these motivational phrases, I think that you're kind of, I just want to say you're punching yourself in the face with happiness. I don't think it's toxic happiness. I think it's genuine happiness, but this is the way that you keep yourself motivated and positive. And I think that if you are the one who's irritating your friends with all the memes, I think that they love it. Secretly, some of them do. And I feel that you're actually in a ripple effect right now and you don't know it. Even, it seems insignificant, but when somebody really needs a hand and they just sometimes go to doom scrolling, right? And if you're the one who is always in positive mode with the positive phrases, I think that you're really helping people that way. It's part of your personal power. I don't think you've been in this place before where you've been the leader and had personal power. Like, I think that you've always been the leader, but I don't think that you've felt powerful in that leadership. But lately, I feel like you do feel powerful in your leadership. You've realized that leadership isn't just about giving direction or being a subject matter expert. I think you've realized that leadership is actually lighting the way for others. Gathering everything that you need in order to be able to help the people behind you get in front of you. That's what leadership is. And I think you're that leader. That's what it feels like. Why am I just lecturing you right now? That's what it feels like. It feels like you're standing up in front of a bunch of people talking about, look, it's like you're at a corporate meeting at the podium and you're like, look, this is the way things have got to go. We're not treating each other like people. Like it feels like you are the person who speaks for others or on behalf of others. All right, tell me what the tarot says about Aries going into the future, please. For the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, so we have the Star in reverse. This personal power comes at a time when you were losing hope. When you were losing hope that you'd ever get the crown. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. You are very close to achieving a goal. Your heart is very close to being healed, Aries. I feel like you've been healing for a long time. I feel like this step into your personal power it's like it comes at a time when you were kind of losing hope. Hope about someone that you've known for a long time, or maybe lifetimes, but maybe you grew up with them, or maybe you have a long history with them. in this life. The Six of Cups tells me that your motivation and the goal that you want to achieve, I feel is this, is that you're motivated by the Six of Cups. So it's like you're motivated by the relationship, the friendship, the loveship, whatever it is here, that's the Six of Cups, the thing that's been enduring for a long time. It's like the Six of Cups motivates you to reach your goal of healing your heart. The Six of Cups could be somebody, could be someone who's a water sign, doesn't have to be, right? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We've got Aquarius energy here. Oh, losing hope about the King of Pentacles, possibly. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. I see. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So I feel as though I feel like in the week ahead, you're losing hope. You're losing hope about the King of Pentacles, who is Taurus, but also Virgo and Capricorn in this reading. I feel like you're losing hope about someone you have affection for, someone who possibly has heavy earth in the chart. This person is someone you have affection for, someone you feel either owes you an apology or you owe them an apology. The Page, it feels like between the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles tells me that you feel like someone owes you emotions or owes you an apology or owes you some sort of an explanation as it pertains to the emotional energy or the heart space. The Page of Pentacles tells me that it feels like you want to send a message to this person that you've known for a long time. You might do it with a motivational saying or a motivational song or some sort of a happy meme or silly meme. That's maybe how you're going to open up the conversation, or maybe they will with you. Take it as it resonates, whether it's your energy or theirs. So you're very close to achieving a goal. I think the goal that you're very close to achieving is that you're trying to repair your heart. I feel like your goal of becoming happier in the heart space has something to do with the Queen of Wands. Now, this could be you, feminine or masculine, right? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So if this is you, I feel like your goal is to heal your heart. It feels like you have heartbreak. I feel like it feels as though with the Page of Pentacles, because something is beginning brand new and it's taken a long time, with this person here, there could be silence. Maybe there's no contact here. But you're starting to lose hope that there is going to be communication or a message from this person. And I think that I feel as though you're really doing your best to heal your heart. You're taking action. You're doing it the way you want to do it. You've been hurt before. It's just healing. And the goal might be to be healed by around the full moon or the new moon possibly, but it looks like a full moon here. Okay. See what else is going on here, please. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You are a beacon for others. You are a wise leader. Why is that? I feel like you have had some disappointing situations as it pertains to the heart space. So maybe in love, but also in people you loved, jobs you loved, things you loved. It feels like there's a loss of that. It feels like you've always struggled with emotions. And I feel like you have the energy of that. It's like even though it feels like there's a lot of regret as it pertains to the heart space, things that went on in the past, I feel like you don't want to feel regretful about it anymore. It's time to get up and it's time to start to feel things, right? The Four of Cups is in the reverse. I don't want to be in this neutral energy of not really feeling anything, being kind of numb. I think you've been in that energy before, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse tells me that you've probably lost in love. And so maybe you're a beacon for others as it pertains to being aware of why that happens, aware of why you keep losing in love. I think it's because of the Five Cups. I think it doesn't really have anything to do with whether the Ace of Cups is in the reverse or in the upright. I think the Five Cups is what we're talking about because you live in regret about something. And I think that there's something in the past that you're still living in regret about. The wise leader is looking into the past. And yes, a wise leader will learn from whatever went on back there. It feels like you still are in sadness or regret about something, and I don't think it's imploding your life, but I think that you can't stop thinking about it or a person. Something that you've lost hope on. I feel like maybe you lost hope that there will ever be stability or a connection, that maybe you no longer feel this connection with the earth sign. I feel like you personal power. Oh, you're at the same level. Yes. We've got two kings, or a king and a queen. It feels like, everybody's wearing a crown. You had to wait because it wasn't time. The star is in the reverse. You weren't connected. You didn't know how. We've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're starting to lose hope. It feels like you are the wise leader who is lost at love. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it feels like you feel there's no hope here, that you'll never have your wish fulfillment with this, or maybe you will never have stability in love, but it could be with an earth sign. There's the Two of Swords. Somebody's failing to see the situation for what it is. I think that you're supposed to be focused on making some sort of a decision next week about the Six of Cups. I think your decision is about whether or not I'm sending a message. I think that's supposed to be your focus for next week. The Two of Swords is I don't see the situation for what it is. Can't make a decision about this soulmate. It feels like you're stuck in this energy. You feel like that the Ten of Cups is not going to be for you, that you're just simply a beacon for others to guide them, that you'll never have it, but you're there to be a beacon for others. There's the Empress. And the Four of Wands. Just listening. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to stay positive. You need to make this decision. I feel like you are going to make the decision because the Page of Pentacles is here, and this is the messenger in the 3D. This has reached from your dreams to the earth. It feels like you are now going to materialize something, a message I feel that you're going to send to the Empress. I feel like you have a very passionate connection to the Empress. Passionate, like I feel like you're very attracted to them. They're attracted to you. I feel like your energies attract each other. I feel like you want to send this message to the Empress once you're healed. It feels like you've gone through something that broke your heart. And you feel, I think that achieving your goal is to be not heartbroken anymore. That's the goal. You're trying to heal yourself. I really feel like you are trying to heal a connection. Once your heart is healed, I feel like this message is going to the Empress. Once you have healed yourself, I feel like you still want some sort of a stable relationship here, even though you've lost at love a lot, because all the cups here are in the reverse. You've lost lost at love a lot, and it feels like you're losing hope. But you're trying to keep your chin up, keep your crown on. right? You don't want the crown to slide. That's what it feels like. And so this is interesting here because there is a message that's going out to the Empress. Tell me what the challenge is in the week ahead, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, Aries, look at that. The challenge is the Judgment. So the challenge for me when I see Judgment is a couple of things. Is if I go around again to the Empress, is this time the right time? Am I healed enough? The achievement, I think, is that you want to have the Empress and you want to be in some sort of stable relationship with this person. The Judgment one tells me that you feel it's a challenge to go back round again or to ask for a second chance. But the other thing is you have to be willing to take your part of the reason why you two are not in communication. And that's a two-way street. It feels like if you are the one who blocked the other person, then of course it's your responsibility to unblock. Or it feels like you have to take your part. So sometimes we go ghost or we block each other, and I feel like you need to be responsible for that. I think that you're trying to think, do I really want to be responsible for all of this? Like if I do go around again, like it feels like the Judgment is the challenge for the week ahead. So I think you're unsure if you want to go through this much trouble to get an Empress. Yeah, it feels like you haven't made that decision yet because the Two of Swords is here. I'm going to go into the extended because I think it's worth looking at this, the Two of Swords, why you haven't made the decision and why the challenge is the Judgment card. We should talk about the Empress, I think, and I'm just kind of curious of like why all of the cups are in the reverse here and that you've lost hope of getting stability or getting married or maybe with some sort of an earth sign. There is a message here that is going out to the Empress. We're going to talk about that, and yeah, we will talk about you achieving your goal and what that looks like to you. You're unburdening. So I think that's why you need to speak with the Empress. You now see it from the other person's side. That's what it feels like. You now see it from their side and you want to talk about that, possibly sending some type of message or maybe taking them out, asking for a date, or maybe sending a physical handwritten letter or something like that. Okay, I'm going to go into the extended. If you want to be there, you know where to go. In the description, there will be the first link there. Look for it's right by the heart. And if this is where we ended, then cool. I will see you soon because I'm coming back. I always come back. Be back for more readings. Love you guys. Bye-bye.